Welcome to NYNJPA Weather. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and this is the weekend discussion. We start April on a cold, wet, and a little bit snowy note throughout the entire northern mid-Atlantic. The reason why is that we have the upper level low that is associated with our exiting coastal storm moving through the northern mid-Atlantic. Now, for portions of the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area, some of the rain is mixing with the snow and sleet, and pretty much it's creating a little bit of a mess out there, but no accumulations expected. It just pretty much is falling through the air and melting on the ground. Otherwise, this rain-snow mix will continue to move northeast and will exit out of the northern mid-Atlantic by this afternoon. The reason why it is snowing in some locations in the Philadelphia, New York City metropolitan area, even though it's well above freezing, is that the air with this upper level low in the mid and upper levels is very cold. And as a result, some of the precipitation is able to freeze and fall as snow and sleet rather than rain, but again, there will be no accumulation. On our surface map as of 9 a.m., our area low pressure is exiting out into the Atlantic, and there really won't be much in the way of precipitation after this afternoon. One of the disturbances that will follow this storm, currently in the northern plains, will pass well to the south of New Jersey. There is a risk of an isolated shower tomorrow morning, but for the most part, I'm expecting only variable cloud cover and dry conditions over much of the northern mid-Atlantic for tomorrow morning. And then skies will start to clear with high pressure pretty much in control for the rest of the weekend. As you can see, by tomorrow night, high pressure will be in control, centered over the southeast coast. Now, this high pressure system is going to basically be supporting a Pacific air mass, and what that basically means is that temperatures will return to near normal levels. No more 30s and 40s for highs, more like 50s for highs for this weekend. Lower to mid 50s on Saturday, mid to upper 50s on Sunday. Not too bad of a weekend considering what we've just been through, and we actually get even warmer after that. On Sunday night into Monday morning, a warm front will be moving through the northern mid-Atlantic. Now, this warm front is going to be very interesting to watch because the faster it moves, well, Monday afternoon could be rather warm. Right now, I'm forecasting 50s and lower 60s throughout the northern mid-Atlantic, but if this warm front moves through faster with some precipitation, mostly rain, following that, skies will clear and temperatures will be able to skyrocket into the 60s, possibly even 70 degrees by Monday afternoon if the warm front moves fast enough. This is 850 millibars on Monday morning, and the reason why I said mostly rain is that over the highest elevations, specifically around the Hudson River Valley in northern Connecticut, temperatures will still be close enough to freezing to potentially produce a little bit of sleet and snow as this warm front moves through. This precipitation of sleet and snow will be very isolated, but it's still a very minor threat over portions of primarily northwestern Connecticut and around Poughkeepsie and Albany. Otherwise, rain can be expected on Monday morning. Now, the point here at 850 millibars is you see this red line that's cutting through central Pennsylvania down towards Washington. That's 10 degrees Celsius. This air will be rocketing right towards the northern mid-Atlantic, and on Monday afternoon, again, if the skies clear fast enough, that will translate to temperatures rapidly jumping through the 60s and possibly touching 70 degrees. By Tuesday afternoon, well, this is going to get very interesting throughout the northern mid-Atlantic. What we have set up is a cold front pretty much situated over western Pennsylvania. Ahead of that cold front, temperatures are going to warm up into the lower to mid 70s, even into the Hudson River Valley. So we're definitely looking at a very warm day on Tuesday afternoon. Unfortunately, that also means there's going to be a threat for showers and possibly some strong to severe thunderstorms on Tuesday night as this cold front drives through the northern mid-Atlantic. Now, right now, because this is going to happen at night, most likely much of the rain is going to just be heavy rain and not really much in the way of severe weather. But we're going to have to keep an eye on the dynamics with this cold front on Tuesday night, as there is going to be a potential for a few embedded thunderstorms, and if the low-level jet associated with this cold front is strong, then you could see some thunderstorms with some rather powerful wind gusts. So we're going to definitely keep an eye on that. And you can see at 850 millibars on Tuesday afternoon, that 10 degrees Celsius line is well to the north into New England, and that means that the northern mid-Atlantic, New York City and Philadelphia are in for a beautiful day next Tuesday, with temperatures easily pushing 75 degrees. If it really clears out, we have full sunshine. I would not be surprised if someone in the Philadelphia metropolitan area hits 80 degrees on Tuesday afternoon. And I'm pretty sure no one's going to want to go to work once that happens. But what we're clearly looking at is a very warm day on Tuesday, followed by the threat for heavy rain and possibly strong to severe thunderstorms on Thursday night into early Wednesday morning. After this cold front blows through, by Wednesday afternoon all the way through next weekend, high pressure is going to be in control with temperatures near to slightly above normal. We're talking about 60s for the most part, possibly touching 70 degrees next weekend for highs. So it's going to be a major change from what we've been seeing with the cold and raw weather conditions over the past several days. We're clearly moving towards a much warmer pattern and temperatures returning to near to above normal levels. No major storms are expected, but again, we're going to have to watch those severe thunderstorms on Tuesday night. Thank you for trusting in NYNJPA Weather as your weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. This was the weather without the hype.